FEGLI.
God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely. Get said again.
FEGLI.
What is it good for? Absolutely. Listen to me.
FEGLI.
Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Turn only to the Undertaker.
Hi, Chris O'Malley with Platinum. Let's talk about exactly what your FEGLI is and what it's good for. Well, simply put, it's a life insurance provided by the federal government to all federal employees. It's a 5-year term policy, meaning it's good for 5 years and then it expires. Did you know that 93% of all term policies in the United States are canceled, either because the term ended and it was not renewed, or because it was too expensive and they couldn't afford it and they canceled it, or it was replaced by something permanent? How it works is it's based on your age, and any year that ends in a 5 or a 0, it expires. Age 35, age 40, age 45, age 50, etc. It is automatically renewed for another 5 years, but because you are older, it is more expensive. You really feel the cost when you turn 60 and the cost doubles. Now, if you keep this in retirement, the cost will double every 5 years. It's not uncommon for somebody in their 80s to have a $3,000 or $4,000 a month life insurance bill. But let's look at the pros and cons of it. First, let's talk about the pros. It's very cheap when you are young, and as you get older, it's still relatively affordable, and it does provide protection if you die too soon. Your family won't have to sell the house and find something that they can afford. The children won't have to quit school and go to work, and your spouse won't have to remarry. Now let's talk about the FEGLI cons, especially when you separate and you choose not to keep the doubling in cost term policy. As you know, your pension, Social Security, and TSP annuity will provide your income, but that's a whole different subject and we'll talk about that at a different time. But let's get back to the FEGLI. Your basic life in option A, you will lose 75% of it. Your coverage, for example, if you had $50,000 salary plus the $10,000 extra of option A, is $60,000 today, will reduce to only $15,000 when you retire. Worse yet, your option B, say it's 5 times your salary, in this example $250,000, and option C, the family coverage, will reduce 100% down to 0. That's right, you'll have nothing. What once was $310,000 in life insurance is reduced down to a measly $15,000. All these years of paying into it, and you're left with nothing. Nothing. Is there a better option? The answer is definitely yes. How about a life insurance policy that is 3 policies in one? It will protect you if you die too soon. It will provide tax-free lifetime income that you can't outlive. It'll protect you if you live too long. It never expires, and you only have to pay into it until age 65. Let's look at a quick example. In our example, let's use a 35-year-old female who deposits $200 a month into the policy. It is a cash value policy, so the policy accumulates a cash balance earning between 2 and 17% interest. You pay for it for 30 years to age 65, and then you don't pay any more. The death benefit has grown to over $324,000 over this time. But at this time, you're able to take almost $22,000 of that tax-free income every year for the rest of your life. If tax rates don't increase, it's probably equivalent to about $40,000 a year before taxes. You are also protected from critical illnesses like cancer, heart attack, stroke, critical injury like coma, brain injury, etc. And if you need to enter a nursing home, it'll provide for that too. Why not use everything at your disposal to stack the deck in your favor? You can clearly see that there is a much better way. What do you want to do? Do you know that this can also be used to convert 401ks and TSPs into tax-free accounts? And it's all super easy. It's all done over the computer. Just call me, Chris O'Malley, at 630-834-3794, or click on this link to go to my website and set up an appointment. But just do it. Don't waste any time. Every minute, every second you waste is costing you money. And time is money, and that's what we want to make you. Call me, Chris O'Malley. Talk to you soon.